Hey guys, I'm Ball, and this is me playing Modern Warfare 2 while talking to you guys. It's not a live commentary, so just know that. And last video, my dog was walking around, and people could hear that, and my friends let me know. And they're known for the quote, "Scooter does not get along with hardwood floors," which is very true, even though his legs are like maybe 2 inches. So I'm playing Modern Warfare 2, and I'm obviously hacked. I'm the highest rank in this lobby. I don't think I do well. I don't remember this game. I recorded it when I had a friend over. And go for the quick scope, missed it there. So yeah, Modern Warfare 2 is the last Call of Duty I seriously played. Maybe Black Ops. I played a lot of Black Ops. I got invited to an MLG team and I played that for a while. I used to be good at video games. But I mean, I just had time to play it. This came out when I was in the 7th grade. And ever since then, I've just missed that jump. I've not had time to play as much video games. And it was actually really well done. It kept me entertained for like 8 hours at a time. I know that's really unhealthy, but I loved it. And like I said, I was hacked, not voluntarily. I just was in the wrong spot at the wrong time. I don't know if I'm sniping this entire game. I don't know if I'm fail quickscoping the entire game or what. But yeah, and I actually like that guy's name, All Adobe. That's kind of cool. And as you guys would know, I always put music at the end of my video. And I think the first time I put Dama 23 by Tyler, the Creator. And last time on my Minecraft video, I put a live Pegboard Nerds remix of like Cruella. And I want to talk about music in video games. I guess Guitar Hero is the only exception, but you don't really see any artists like, I mean, maybe Grand Theft Auto and Saints Row, but you never see artists making songs specifically for video games. And I actually was doing some research, and it turns out that Skrillex made a song for Black Ops 2 because apparently he was a Call of Duty fan. And I don't recall the name of the song, but you know, it's in the level, I think it's called Plaza. It's a futuristic like mall level, and you can go into the club and you can hear him and another dubstep artist named Alvin Risk, I guess, drop the bass. And that's really interesting. I find it really cool that musicians in the video game world are just coming together. And what made me think of this topic to discuss was I just moved to my house. You guys know this. That's why the videos have been a little bit postponed throughout the weeks. Just got a heritage strike there. Good for me. But I was setting up my first turntable for vinyl and records. And yeah, I just decided I would talk about that. And this might be the luckiest, like, I don't know, kill streak I've ever gotten. It didn't get shot out of the air the second it went up, so good for me. Bad for the other team, I guess. I almost killed that guy with the javelin, by the way. I wish I stepped in front of it. I also took down my own Harrier with my own throwing knife on that one. I got a double kill. But yeah, I was talking about music. So I would actually love to see more musicians come out and just like recognize their favorite games. Like, I know actors do this, and I know Mila Kunis played World of Warcraft, and that's pretty cool. I know there are countless actors that are like, oh yeah, Mario for the NES, but that's kind of like the go-to. I know Exhibit played a lot of Modern Warfare 2 with his fans. That's really cool. Kind of shout out to Connor CB who just logged on. But yeah, that would be a really interesting thing, and this is actually a pretty good game for me right now. I guess Black Ops 2 is the game that came to mind for me because the soundtrack on it is actually like a really good soundtrack. I haven't really heard many like digital soundtracks on games recently, but I don't play them. I don't play much console. I do play like World of Warcraft. You guys know this. It has like a nice little orchestra soundtrack, but that's perfect for the game. But I don't really see modern media being taken into these games very often. Let's see. I mean, FIFA, Madden, they all have their own songs too, and any car racing game has their own songs. But I've never seen an artist make a song for a video game like Skrillex and Alvin Risk did. I just saw myself fail 3 times when Muslim Kitten logged on. I guess my birthday's tomorrow, so we can talk about that. I'm gonna be 16. A lot of people think I sound older than I actually do. Got a kill right there. And another, nope, didn't. People tell me I sound older than I actually do. Apparently I sound like an old man, or like an older man while I'm making these videos. I'm sure I don't sound like a 60-year-old man just moaning and groaning into these mics. But I'm gonna be 16, I'm gonna get my first car and do all that stuff. I guess I'm gonna have a party on Saturday, so if any of you guys want to come, just like show up. But I guess I'll be recording then, and my friends will be recording. So that brings me to the next thing to say. Footage that you might see me like commentating to and talking about. It might not always be me. Like every video that I've shown up until then has been me, and I will let you know if it's not me. But chances are, if I'm playing StarCraft or something like LOL, it won't be me. Just got a headshot there. But yeah, my friends are gonna play Madden. I know that, so I might record that. That'd be a pretty good game. That will be Willow versus Lincoln, and I'm excited for that. We've been talking for 5 minutes right now. All right. I don't know how long this video is. I think it's 11 minutes. It was a pretty good game. I don't know what I've been doing. I have not been looking at my screen. I'm about to switch classes. I'm yawning. Yeah, so I guess I fell off the Modern Warfare 2 train towards the last map pack of Trailer Park only because I was at camp for 3 weeks. And otherwise, it was an awesome game and I really enjoyed it. I know it still has a huge player base, which is awesome. And I was watching some YouTube videos. I'm not going to say the channel name because, I'd be totally fanboying off of them. But I'm going to do it anyways. Rooster Teeth has a new series called Versus, and you should totally check it out. They play Quake, which is a really old game, and apparently a bunch of people still play it. Quake 3, I think Quake 3.5 came out for the Xbox Live Marketplace. I'm not sure. It was probably just revamped. But yeah, so they have this series called Versus where they just play old video games, and I noticed the player bases are still very active, which gives me hope that people still play video games for pleasure and not what's new. I know every little kid will go and buy the next Call of Duty, and I will too, but I wish people would go back and play the old ones as well. I've talked about this. I talked about this for Modern Warfare 1, the original Modern Warfare. I mentioned that the MP5 sounded like a popcorn maker, but also it's an awesome game, and people still play that for the PC, and that makes me really happy. If you want to see more examples of this, check out their series called Retroactive. They just go back and look at old video games, and they just give you a briefer upon like what it was like, what's it about, and all this. But sometimes if it's multiplayer, they'll give you like an update on the player base. And I think for Quake they had 100 servers active, and about 50 of them were still being used, and that's a really big number. And that game came out. I mean, it's not Quake that I'm thinking about here, but it's some game that's old. It's 15 and still has so many servers running. And I know Halo 1, an amazing game, came out for the Mac originally, then the Windows computer, and that's when people thought Macs could game. They were so silly. But they just took it down, and they just took down the servers recently, and that game's old. That game's like a decade old. And so's Mario. Of course, Mario didn't have online ability because it was one of the first consoles, the NES, but it's still really interesting to see servers still being up. And I mentioned last video about the, I think I said the Sega Genesis was the first one to be able to go online, but I was wrong. In one Final Fantasy game, it was the Sega Dreamcast, which is also just an awesome, console. It reinvented things for its time. I love Sega, biggest Sega fanboy. I love Sonic the Hedgehog. I have everything. I think I mentioned this with my 3DS and me buying Sonic Generations, so I'm repeating myself. Another thing that I've been working on, and if anybody has a solution to this, I just got a throwing knife kill. That was awesome. I'm trying to wirelessly connect my Samsung laptop to my Samsung TV, and I'm gonna start playing PC games on my TV and recording only so I can see them better. I plan to play a lot of Gary's Mod. I've been checking out Trouble in Terrorist Town for the next, video, I guess. I'm not sure if that's going to work out. I'm not sure if I have the software to do that. I might end up playing Battlefield 3. It's all up in the air. But I just got a text, so shout out to that. I'm sure you guys heard that. My phone was right on the table. But I don't know what I'm going to be playing, but I'm going to set it up to my TV. I'm trying to do this without an HDMI cable. I don't know if it's possible. I'm sure there's something called a wireless, I think they called it Samsung Wireless Link, and I just cannot figure it out. I have a Samsung phone, Samsung TV, and Samsung gaming laptop. That's right, my Ultrabook is a gaming laptop. Don't make fun of it for being a skinny boy. So if anybody can help me out with that, that would be awesome. I know I got a few messages from a few people that were willing to talk to me, which was really cool. I'm excited that I actually have a smaller fan base going. I think I have 10 subscribers, and that's really awesome. I know this video is coming to an end. I'm glad it was actually a longer one because, I mean, they're more fun to do. And I hope I don't mess up at 10 minutes and 21 seconds because, frankly, I don't want to do this again. I'm sorry. I love you, but it kind of sucks. So I'm just going to commentate, I guess. I don't know what else to say. I just got shot. Oh, yeah. Does anybody else remember playing this game and everybody using this exact class setup of Marathon Pro, Stopping Power Pro, either Ninja or Commando with your UMP, with your silencer? Because that was an awesome class setup. I don't know how many of you guys actually played Modern Warfare 2. It's one of the, I don't know, so many people have played it. I doubt any of you haven't. Yeah, I mean, they took Stopping Power out of the Modern Warfare games and actually Black Ops. I don't know if it's there. It might be. Probably not. I think Modern Warfare 2 is the last game to have it. They took it out of games because apparently it was too overpowered. I wish that they counteracted that with like a nice little defense perk that was only active. Oh no, that'd be dumb, actually. I don't know. Anyways, I'm not a fucking innovator. I'm not an Activision employee or Treyarch or whatever. Anyways, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next week. I'm going to play myself out with Stacy's mom.